Assalamualaikum. I am Ni'amir Hakim bin Sanusi and with my partner Muhammad Shahrul Nizami Rosli will present about the report. For the subject OSHA, our title for report is about the effectiveness of employer safety in port warehouse. I hope Doctor will enjoy our presentation. Next, introduction. Warehouse is a place to store goods and distribute goods to the market. Warehouse also is a larger storage space for goods and organizes goods according to categories. There are technologies used to assist in the process of storing goods in the warehouse such as forklift. The warehouse is also an easy place for fire accident due to employer neglect of employers who do not follow the rules that can result in the goods in the warehouse burning. Next, objective. This study is the process to identifying, classifying, modeling and resolving the problem. That was main issue and a question to researchers. Based on the problem of the study, there are several objectives that was to be achieved at the end of this study in examining the effectiveness of employer safety in port warehouse. Fourth objective is to identify the level of safety of workers working in port warehouse in right assessment of their activities. Second objective is to analyze measures to improve port warehouse security to ensure the safety of workers. Next slide. Methodology and data collection. Methodology of research is the specific procedure of technique used to identify, selected, process and analysis information about a subject matter. The data collection in this study can be classified such as using sources of secondary data and secondary sources to get amount and information that was related to the topic that was studied. Secondary data means that are already available. They refer to the data which have already been collected and analyzed by someone else. When the researcher utilizes secondary data, then he must investigate various sources from where he can obtain them. For example, information obtained from website, journal, YouTube, and others.
Problem statement. The warehouse has limited space and very busy operating system causing accident. Limited space causes the path for employment to move to be limited. Therefore, the warehouse management system also provides guidelines to employment where there is a yellow employment routine in the warehouse. Every employment should know and follow the yellow routine provided to avoid collision with worker and forklift. Warehouse operating system that is busy with the entry and out of goods in the warehouse. Therefore, management need to provide data and document on incoming goods and shop by category as item code so that it's easy to remove from the warehouse. The next point is to identify the problem of neglection of employment who fail to operate the forklift properly in warehouse operation.
Next, discussion and result. The level of safety of workers working in port warehouse in rush assessment of their activities. The rush evaluation is a structured way to look at job practice, to evaluate what could go wrong, and to decide on effective control measures. There are 5 state levels of employer safety working in port warehouse in risk assessment of their activity. Firstly, level of employer safety working in port warehouse in risk assessment of their activity is identify hazard. Second, decide who may be harmed. Thirdly, assess risk and act against employers. 4. Make a record of the finding. Lastly, review the risk assessment. Continue. Next discussion and result is to analyze measures for improvised port warehouse security to ensure the safety of workers. The objective of the research to demonstrate how to improve employer safety and warehouse operational efficiency through actual warehouse case study. Lastly, a study was also conducted to examine what factors can cause injury to employers. This is because it what environmental factor or employers' negligence in managing the warehouse storage operation. They are from me. Thank you.
Recommunication. Among the way is reducing the accuracy of injured or fatal accident by employment in the warehouse. Warehouse management should apply a safety culture to employment when conducting work operation in the warehouse. This is because safety activity is more fleeting and happen at the individual level of worker, because it varies between the safety culture, which form the systematic component of protection, and is manifested at the organization level. The culture is protection is expressed in the service given for safety. Thus, the safety culture rewards the action of employment related to safety. For instance, for addition, the control procedure for handling goods show of how employment test items and can improve warehouse security. The next point is the security protocol give employment an understanding of how to deal with the security related problem. The extent to which employment aware of their safety standard can be made sure of healthy behavior. In addition, healthy behavior in the workplace is related to the extent to which employment adhere to safety measures and safety signs, and procedures that are easy for customers to use in day-to-day operation practice day. Therefore, employment will be more aware of how to handle situations that can lead to accident claiming. The psychology of safety given to employment before performing work is applied in ensure that each employment comply with the established procedure. This is because in case of accident occur the warehouse during the operation of aggregate goods in the warehouse, the measure that by provide safety express that can reduce injury to employment. In conclusion, by summing up the discussion, it can be concluded that risk assessment is a tool to help the employment and the employer to have more understanding regarding a possible in the store and warehouse. After the risk assessment, it's the duty of the worker to consult with the expert or with the manager regarding the potential hazard that any situation and let them know that this is a future risk that can be sure to be dismantled to staff and employment. When we spoke about the coastal warehouse staff, they were aware of all the safety and healthy make sure net by the aggression safety and healthy administration OSHA. The next point is workplace healthy safety, a big concept for warehouse manager. A routine risk assessment is performed by verification, ensure that worker operating at the right SOP and that the equipment is maintained to the highest standard. The advantage of cost saving and risk reduction, employer about a turnover rate less injured and the rise of legal action, improve comprehension, image and productivity, increase healthy, employ the better motivated worker. The point is the employer have an obligation to keep their workplace and put safe. Their workplace, they should abide safety and healthy protocol, the engage, they safe and they pay not make sure safety equipment of the company willful or careless action disclose dangerous working condition, activity and working accident and offer recommendation for improving workplace safety and healthy. The employment also expect the guarantee serve of the employment safety and health. Employment eliminated all monetary risk in the workplace, maintain a secure working atmosphere, ensure that all equipment using in the workplace ensure safety, implement emergency response plan and have consistent plan and service workers to keep their workplace safe. So thank you.